I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, the weekly all-the-time, anytime, all-the-time comic book show where we take closer, more in-depth looks at the coolest, most happening things going on in the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're going to be taking a closer look at Illuminati issue number 6, a tie-in to Standoff. What happens when the Hood and his crew go to Pleasant Hill? Well, let's hop on in and find out.
Now, as we join the comic, you're probably thinking like me that, we're gonna get to see the Illuminati go into action, to rescue Absorbing Man from Pleasant Hill. Only that's not how it goes at all. In fact, as we jump into the comic, Absorbing Man is already safely back with the Hood, and he's about to regale him with the story of what happened to him while inside Pleasant Hill. Now, as we saw in the pages of Captain America and the first Pleasant Hill Alpha, Crusher Creel, the Absorbing Man, violent repeat offender that he was, believed within the Kobik simulation that he was a kindly ice cream man. And you know what? Life was good for him. It was really good. In fact, his business was booming, he had many friends, and even something of a blooming love life. Ooh, don't let his wife Titania hear about that. Who was the lucky lady? Well, it was Sheriff Eva, the two of them sharing quite a very cute little moment together at the last Pleasant Hill get-together. Now, when Zemo and his crew broke Kobik's control over everyone in Pleasant Hill, Crusher Creel remembered himself, and he and his friend, who turned out to be Iron Man villain Whirlwind, went on a bit of a destruction spree. While they went on a rampage and worked out all their issues, figuring out that the lives they've been living are a lie, they ran into the sheriff, only she's not the sheriff anymore. She returned to her true form, which is Elektra? Okay, wow, so this is really interesting. Pleasant Hill was more than just a prison for supervillains. It seems they put morally questionable heroes in there as well. Elektra stops Absorbing Man and Whirlwind from killing some S.H.I.E.L.D. agents, but she shockingly stays her own hand in the fight with Creel, some lingering memories of the love that they kind of shared for each other still remaining in her mind before taking off. This realization sends Crusher into something of an existential crisis, questioning what is real and what is not. And because the timing in stories like these are always impeccable, it's right now that his wife Titania and the Hood choose to show up and get him back to their hideout. Titania, who's been eavesdropping on this story all along, makes her presence known, and she lays into Crusher for his shitty behavior. Again, if you've been reading Illuminati up until this point, you know pretty much everything she's done is for him, and now the salt gets rubbed in the wound even deeper when Crusher says living in Pleasant Hill gave him an appreciation for the pleasant life that his wife was always looking for. Needless to say, none of that's gonna happen now, and it looks like them as a couple is kaput and finished, but that may not be the end of the Absorbing Man, or indeed the Illuminati. You see, Crusher is still royally ticked about what Maria Hill and S.H.I.E.L.D. did to him and the other villains, what the Avengers he thinks let happen to him, and because of that, he wants to throw in with the Hood now more than ever, saying that once this whole Pleasant Hill thing settles down, there's going to be a lot of very, very angry supervillains looking to settle the score, and when they do, the Illuminati will be ready to recruit them. This might be the end of one battle, but it's going to be the beginning of another one the villains hope to win. Illuminati number 6, while not a necessary tie-in to the Standoff event, it is easily one of the most interesting ones, if not probably the most interesting tie-in we've gotten so far. It all actually reminded me very much of Lex Luthor starting the secret society of supervillains over in DC once they felt the good guys had gone too far and they all needed to band together. Pleasant Hill and its many human rights violations may have been exactly what the Hood needed to take the Illuminati from a loosely banded together group of D-listers to an actual force to be reckoned with in the Marvel Universe. It also quite organically pays off Titania's story here and kind of brings to an end her arc with wanting to get her husband back, and you would appreciate this too even if you were just reading Illuminati and had no idea what was going on in Standoff. Overall, I was really digging this comic. I would give it a very positive 9 out of 10.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and while you're here, why not check out another video I have on offer, or maybe if you're feeling in a supportive mood, you want to like or subscribe. And if you want to support the creation of more videos just like this one, then please by all means check out the Cape Joel Patreon. A little bit goes a very long way, and I will see you all next time.